Good after evening, noon, everybody, and welcome to the Ham Radio Kids Table. We are back here. It's another Wednesday night, and we are joined by the one and only famous PRK Radio. That's right, Jimmy. Who the heck is Jimmy? And we're going to find that out tonight.
Jimmy.
So, yep, everybody point to Jimmy.
I'm trying to point around Jeff. I'm not sure
if it'll do it. I don't know if it'll do it.
There we go. Put it right there in the middle. There we go. So, hey, everybody, we are back here. It is another Wednesday night, and we are joined tonight by Jimmy. But to kick things off, let's go ahead and start up there in the top left square with Jeff. How you doing tonight, Jeff?
I'm doing good. Mm-hmm.
Don't sound so excited there, buddy.
Yeah, hold it back there, buddy.
Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Dial it down.
I actually had the YouTube channel going, and I just had to shut it off real quick. I kind of missed it, and I heard how you doing, Jeff, and like low volume in my headset. So I was like, I'm doing good.
Yeah.
I'm off work tomorrow, which I'm happy about. But what I'm going to be off work for, I'm not going to be happy about. So yeah. Got to eat a big meal before I go to bed tonight, so I'm not hungry tomorrow.
Oh, that's never any fun.
Nope.
So, Freddie Mac, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. I had a day off today. You know, I get like 5 of those a week, I think now, according to my paycheck. Yeah, but me and a buddy of mine, KI5PRK, put our router Meshtastic node back up in Henrietta today so that we could try to. It's actually lower on the water tower so that we can actually see how well the battery's going to recharge and all that good stuff, because the last one didn't. So we beefed it up, climbed some ladders, and put it low on the tower, and we'll see how it does. But yeah, having some Meshtastic fun in Okmulgee County. So y'all come in.
How are you guys? How are you guys updating that thing? You have to climb up there and update it?
No, that's why it's low on the tower. We've supposedly devised a method that we can do a Bluetooth firmware upgrade. And if we can, I put a big Mondo Bluetooth antenna on this node so that you can reach it from the road from where the water tower's at.
Okay.
And if I'd be able to just pull up and do that, that's what we're in the testing phase about. So we'll see what happens.
So not a 40-foot USB cable?
No, not yet. But don't think I hadn't thought about it.
Okay.
How many dBs in a Mondo?
This is an 8 dB antenna on a rack whiz block. Gee whiz, I think it's a 6,000 milliamp hour battery and a solar. It's like a 10-watt solar panel. So
Nice.
Yeah, so far so good. We've had one just like it at the county seat, and it's been running months now. No big deal.
Awesome.
So is Mondo a standard antenna reference then?
It is in this county. Yes, it is.
In that county.
Yes.
Specific to Henrietta.
Okmulgee County, the Tri-County area.
Okmulgee,
Let's just say that.
Tri-County.
It's also Okmulgee Creek County. So yeah,
It's an Oklahoma unit of measurement, Tim.
it really is Mondo, and it depends on what age group you are. If you're
it's an OUM,
pretty
an Oklahoma unit of measurement. Awesome.
exactly. Yeah.
You have to have an acronym.
There we go. Mike Fletch. How you doing?
The other Henrietta is in the house. Henrietta, New York.
To the North Division.
Ben, how you doing?
You know, we have Huntsville, Tennessee, and Huntsville, Texas, and Huntsville, Alabama. Now we've got Henrietta, New York, and Henrietta, Oklahoma.
Yes. I'm doing good. I'm glad to be able to make it on. As I was joking in Discord, and no sports ball for the kiddos tonight or after school activities. So it's like one of those where like, oh boy, I can actually, join in and stuff. For those of us that do the playlists on like Tuesdays and Thursdays, everything is seasonal for someone like me with 2 kids, and it's just like, okay, can I do Tuesdays this week, or does it have to be Thursdays, or what, and stuff, and it is what it is. But I'll just say one funny, speaking of the kids, nugget of joy, leading in. Hopefully we get a viewer. I think his name's Caleb. So I got a comment on one of my posts on YouTube, and I glanced really quick. I had no coffee in me this morning, and I was not wearing glasses. And for some reason, the logo and avatar, I actually thought it was Jimmy. And I was like, oh, thanks, man. I'll hopefully I'll see you on Kids Table tonight. and the person commented back like, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm 17, so maybe I can join. And I looked at his channel, and he just started a YouTube channel, and he's a ham who's just got his tech studying for his general. His name's Caleb, and he's 17. And I was like, well, here I'm like, oh my gosh, I totally like no glasses, old man, no coffee. I saw the logo and I thought it was something else, and
my kids are doing
and I was like, here's the link, and he's like, cool, I'll try to join.
Nice.
you sent him the link of the actual YouTube video, not the backstage
the stream link.
for the YouTube one, yeah.
Oh, okay. You never know,
Yeah.
Mike. You had no glasses on,
Never know.
no
I
coffee.
guess we'll find out in a minute if he pops in here.
Yeah, no, I had not realized at that point. I was like, I got to double check a couple of things with my wife first. But I'm like, I think I can actually join tonight. So yeah,
Well,
glad to
that's
be
awesome. What grade are your kids in now?
Oldest just turned 16. He's a junior,
Uh-huh.
and the youngest is in 6. He's 11.
Yeah, that's always fun. I have a middle school and elementary still, so I've got still quite a few years to go with these after school activities. But
Yeah.
both of them have, like tonight, Wednesday night, they have chess practice. So
Okay.
That keeps them pretty busy, and we get home just in time for me to eat and come running over here to do this. Vince, how you doing? How's things up in the great north?
Great
In
white
the-
north.
Great White North.
Great White North. There we go. Yeah.
In the Great White North, we had our first highway closure due to weather today.
Oh,
And so that was interesting. It was still above freezing this afternoon, and it is the 19th of November. On Sunday, I was out activating for close to 3 hours
Nice.
in the mountains, and it was about 45 degrees until the sun dipped down below the mountains, and then it quickly became about 36. So anyway, it's been great up here. I got it.
Or C's.
Those were in freedom units.
Okay.
So chilly. And, I got a chance to play with my new to me KX2 and my new to me QMX. And I got some field testing done on the RSE wire. So Sunday was really, really busy for me. So I have a big article dropping on QRPR.com on Friday about it, and a little birdie tells me that you'll be able to buy that wire come Friday, by the way. So there we go. That's what I know.
awesome.
Awesome. I was talking with Vince last week after the stream. I didn't realize how close, like literally in the backyard, is the Continental Divide. So we're from your house.
Yeah.
I did not. I was like, whoa, wow, that is cool.
Yeah.
And
It is.
we were talking because you do have to kind of travel up there where Vince is at to get to some of these POTA activations. They're so far apart, but you've actually got 5 or 6 different provincial parks inside of a larger area. Is that
they're
that right?
Yeah, the area that I like to hang out in is called Kananaskis Country, and it's about 45 minutes west of here. The whole area is an entity within POTA, and then there are provincial recreation areas and provincial parks within it. So if I'm very careful, I can find a 3-fer, but the whole thing is a 2-fer because it's twice with something. If I find the Great Trail of Canada that runs through there, it becomes a 3-fer. It's a really geographically unique area, and it's stunningly gorgeous.
Yeah,
Looks like it.
we
might have to make a POTA rope up that way.
Yeah, you bet, man. You'd be welcome anytime.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah,
I'd have to go when it's a little bit warmer though.
Yeah, I can appreciate that.
So, well, hey, man of the hour, Jimmy, how are you doing, buddy?
Doing fantastic. I am happy to be here. Thank you guys so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Oh, no, thank you.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
The check you wrote has helped. So
Good, you got it. Thank you.
Yeah, well, these days, Freddie Mac's
Don't cash it.
only taking Venmo. So.
Yeah, don't cash it. It might bounce.
Hey, pal.
Oh,
So
man.
you've got a YouTube channel,
Little one. Yes.
little ones. Tell us how you found your way to YouTube.
All you guys.
Okay.
Fair. No,
Good.
I've been getting into the hobby. This is the second time I've been licensed. I got licensed in 2000, and for a couple of years, and then kind of fell out of the hobby when I moved to an area and didn't know anybody in the hobby. I kind of fell out of it and then let it expire. And then 2020, the pandemic happened. It's 2021, and I'm like, I'm going to get back into ham radio. And so I sat down, studied, took the test again, and passed and got my tech. And then I just was a tech for a couple, 2-3 years. And then in, last year, 2024, got my general. And then just a couple weeks ago, Vince got me through my extra.
Awesome.
And then just, learning the hobby. And I thought, well, it's hard enough that I'm learning all this stuff. Why don't I just pile on and try to figure out how to be a YouTube content creator too? So glutton for punishment, I guess. I'm kind of using it as a way to meet other people in the hobby and get feedback on what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. And just using it to learn both amateur radio and YouTube.
Yeah.
Fun
Hey,
so far.
Jimmy, do you got a noise gate on your mic?
Do I?
Yes. It's dropping. It's cutting you off there a bit.
Yeah, when you get real quiet, it takes you out, and then you get loud again, and it takes you out. And
Yeah, sorry. There it is. How about that?
yeah, well, talk for a
yeah.
bit, and we'll figure it out. We'll
Test
ask you
1
more
and 2.
questions.
Test.
Very wide voice.
Very wide.
There we go.
Oh,
All right. Oh yeah, baby.
So you spent some time in amateur radio. You moved.
I did.
Then COVID got you back into it.
Yep.
So Mike down there prides himself on being a COVID ham. Do you consider
Yes.
yourself a COVID ham or a pre-COVID ham?
Pandemic ham.
A pandemic ham.
Pandemic ham.
Well,
You can only get those at the holidays. No,
right.
sure, I'm both, I guess. I got into it in 2000. Just my next door neighbor, who was also a coworker of mine, he was into it. He just had his tech, but he did it because he was storm spotting, and I thought, man, that's cool. And he was like, well, dude, come out with us one night when we're out spotting storms for the local TV stations. I was living in Wichita Falls, Texas, so just a little bit south of where Freddie Mac is. And I went out with him one night, and I was like, dude, this is cool. This is a lot of fun. Because I did a lot of radio work when I was in the Army. And then throughout all my professional career, even after I got out of the Army, it's been corrections, law enforcement, security. So you're always talking on radios of some form or fashion. So, radio work is, kind of, I don't mind that. I like it. I enjoy it. And so I got into that in 2000, but then fast forward 2021 and I got into it again. So it's been fun, but I guess I consider myself both, but I don't care. I'm a pandemic ham.
Awesome.
Cool.
So you mentioned you were in the Army. What did you do in the Army?
I was a tanker. I was a tank crewman on an M1A1 tank.
On Abrams, right?
Yes, sir.
Abrams. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm a Navy guy, so
Navy. Cool.
yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Love it.
So,
Thank you.
I don't
you
know
for your
all-
service.
Oh, thank you. No, thank you for your service. But so did you handle the comms then on the tank? Was that part of the?
Yeah, it's kind of everybody. So tanks are a 4-man crew. You have a tank commander who's an NCO, your gunner who's an NCO, and then usually your driver and your loader are enlisted. And I was a loader at first, and then quickly became a driver. But yeah, the two enlisted guys pretty much handle the radios, and I
Do all
was
the work.
yeah, exactly. So as God intended.
Exactly.
But we used Singars, if you're familiar
yeah.
with those. Yeah, really cool radios. And when I first got to my unit, I was the driver on the XO's tank, so I didn't have one radio; I had 3.
There you go.
Yeah, but they're all so you have one for battalion, one for brigade, and then one for company. Each of those radios are frequency hopping, but it's a different sync, right? And so you literally had to make sure you're grabbing the right microphone, depending on who you needed to talk to.
SyncGuards is very elegant communication system.
That was great, man. It was really odd. They taught us, of course, I've forgotten all of it, but they taught us, how you get the radio set up and get your frequency plugged in, and then how you synchronize all your radios in the company, and then you had to do a sync. I had to, we had to make sure we did a sync with battalion and then with brigade. So if we were out in the field, but yeah, really, really cool radio.
Any cool travels while you're in the Army?
Just to the desert.
Just the desert.
I got
sandbox.
Just to the sandbox the first time.
Yeah.
No, I went to the desert just after the first Gulf War.
Okay.
I joined the Army because of the Gulf War, what was happening. So joined, made it through boot. Of course, the ceasefire had already happened, and I got to Fort Hood, and within a month or two, we were deploying to the desert. And so we were the first unit to go back to the desert since the ceasefire. And we trained in Kuwait for several months, and then called it a training mission and came home.
Had they started Operation Southern Watch yet? Or was that part of Southern Watch?
That might have been part of Southern Watch, was why we were there. So we were the first unit in what was going to be a continuous wave of rotation of units coming over there to train. We trained with the Kuwaiti Army. That was a treat. And I'll leave it at that. If you've ever seen a Mad Max movie, that's how they move through the desert. So we trained with them. Yeah. Just everybody hop on a vehicle. Doesn't matter if it's the one you're assigned to, and just go. But they had no tactical anything. They had no tactical training how to move vehicles across the desert tactically or anything like that. So we worked with them for a little bit, helped them think. And yeah, it was a fun time for sure.
I'm kind of curious. I don't get a chance to talk to very many people that spent time over there at that time.
Right.
Did you find, like when I was in Saudi Arabia, that none of the military, they did not know, they couldn't maintain or fix any of their gear. It was all civilian contractors, either from the US or from the EU, somewhere in the EU.
Ours were all U.S. contractors, but it was all General Dynamics contractors that basically were working with a bunch of guys who used to be NCOs, used to be tankers in the Army. And so I drew my vehicle. I signed for my vehicle in Camp Doha, which is right next to the UN outside of Kuwait City. And basically, I signed for a vehicle, opened the hatches, and had 4 inches of sand everywhere. So you're constantly cleaning it, and we had like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and then we put them on trucks and took them north, up into the desert and to an old bombed out Kuwaiti Army base called Camp Monterey. And we stayed there, and that was our rear area where we would come to, shower, eat a real meal in a chow hall, something like that, and work on vehicles. And then we'd go back out for 7, 8, 9, 10 days and play around in the desert.
Yeah, I was pretty fortunate when I was there. I was on a ship, so we had fresh water every day and got some showers, Navy showers, but showers nonetheless.
Showers.
And so Freddie Mac, you say air conditioning. Spaces were, I was lucky. My spaces were air conditioned, but those poor guys in the engine and fire rooms, they would work 20 minutes in, 20 minutes out.
Yeah,
and
too hot.
I felt so bad because right above my work center was the berthing for the engineers, the snipes we called them, and they would literally come and lay on the floor. They'd take their clothes off and lay on the floor in their underwear, trying to cool down, and I was sitting right underneath them in a room that I had to wear an Arctic foul weather jacket when it was 110 degrees outside. So,
oh my gosh,
I know I felt bad for them. Not that bad. But I mean, whatever. Everybody picks their rate. Everybody picks their job in the military.
I was getting ready to say they picked their job. Nobody twisted their arm and made them do it.
But good stuff. Good stuff. So you get out of the service, you come back stateside. You're working. You said you're correction and law enforcement background and everything. You using radios professionally. So you get licensed. What do you like about the hobby? You mentioned storm chasing is what kind of got you in there.
Yeah, well, storm spotting.
Storm spotting.
That's what got me into it. I don't do that stuff anymore. what I enjoy about radio, or what really excites me about radio, is just I'm still fascinated. This is how new I am to it. I'm still fascinated by the way that you can just, with a radio and a simple antenna and a battery, you can talk across the state, across the country, or around the world. I love that part of it. But I like all, the aspects of like emergency comms, and, you look at what happened to those poor folks in the Carolinas during the hurricane last year, and how they leaned on ham radio really, really hard, and it came through for them. And I know we've heard all the stories about how, Puerto Rico and other places down maybe get hit with big, massive hurricanes as they normally do. They lean, or people go down there and set up and radio to send WinLink emails, or just to communicate and do whatever, right? And so that aspect of the hobby really, really interests me as well. Emergency comms, and just a little bit of all of it. I like so much of it. It's so hard to pinpoint, like one or two things.
Dude, if you ever lose that fascination of
No,
sending
I don't think I will.
RF through a wire and feeling that tickle that goes up your back when somebody answers your call,
Oh
yeah,
God.
it's time to pack it in.
Right. Yeah.
I
I got my HF rig when I was still a technician. So I was just playing on 10 meters. I mean, my shack was the dining room table. My wife loved that, by the way.
Well, bet she did.
Yeah. That went over like a lead balloon.
Yeah.
But I would have to set up on the dining room table and literally run the coax out the window. And I ran an infed across the yard. And I don't know, my third, fifth, something contact like that was Belgium. And I was tickled pink. I was like, you got to be kidding me. I woke her up. She was taking a nap. And I'm like, I just talked to Belgium. And she rolled her eyes and went back to sleep. She couldn't care less.
Yes. Yep. That's my one.
It must be on the East Coast.
What's that?
Where are you located?
Texas.
Oh, Texas.
Right outside of Austin.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. That makes sense.
But and that was like a year and a half ago. But I mean, just like, I sit here in the shack and play radio, or I'll go to the park and do a POTA. And I got Australia on my last POTA, just out of the blue. Like the bands were weird, a lot of like really fast QSB, and it was up and down like super fast. Like you'd have somebody, and then halfway through their transmission, you'd lose them. They just fall away. But then out of the blue, I was about ready to pack it in. I'm almost ready to call last call, and this VK station comes back to me. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Yep. We're taking this guy, because it's not often, that happens, right? So, but I'm still so fascinated about it. What was that? Sorry.
The call sign just didn't sound like it fit,
Right. Exactly. Yeah. You're like, that's different. Yeah.
I hit a POTA once last summer, and I got a call sign that I just didn't quite put together in my head. It didn't make sense. The signal was weak, but I could understand everything he was saying. And then as I'm logging it, I realized he's in France, and I'm like, oh,
that's cool.
I couldn't think straight again for like
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and it sucks too, because you're out there in the park by yourself and you just want to tell somebody.
Yeah,
you're like, you know what I just did? Random strangers are looking at you.
I got my first DX contact with Spain with my oldest son, who
That's cool.
had his general,
Yeah.
and we had built the KM4 ACK 40 meter NFED. Went out to the park, tested out, and the call came in, and it's Echo Alpha 1. I think Foxtrot Alpha or something like that. And I'm calling it back. I'm like, okay, is it a Kilo Alpha 1? And it's like, no, Echo Alpha 1. And my son and I look at each other, and it you could see us both realize at the same time, oh, this is for real. Like this and I never got DX like that, because my first radio was a G90, and was always using compromised antennas at first, and running lower power. 20 watts, 5 watts is great if you have the right setup and stuff. But that was the first time, and I'd only been operating for a few months, and I was just like, whoa. And I realized that, oh my gosh, I'm not used to hearing calls from other countries.
Yeah, you're never used to it because of the accent. You don't.
Yeah,
it doesn't click in your head that you're going to get someone from another country and they have an accent. You don't recognize it at first, but after you do it a few times, you understand, like, okay, the Spanish people sound like this, the French people kind of sound like that, and you kind of learn to hear it. Then you're like, and then the call signs, like, Echo Alpha 4 Tango Lima, and the way they sometimes by the way they say it, you know who it is, and sometimes
Oh yeah, we know that
there's
one.
like Echo Alpha, you know that's someone. Okay, Echo Alpha, someone from Spain. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
I think it's always that same guy from Spain.
It sounds like the same dude every time.
It does.
Yeah,
And I
there's some
wouldn't care. I would take it every time.
well,
Every
there's some other
single
people.
time.
There's still other people that you'll hear. It's like, oh yeah, that's Jürgen from Austria, and you'll hear like last time one of the last activations I did, the video for, well, had the video for, all I heard was like his last 2 or 3 letters of his call sign, and I knew it was him though because I had heard him a few times recently and talked to him, and then I just clicked that I knew who that was. So
Nice.
it's just training, really training your ear and your brain to recognize the sound of the accents and their voices and that stuff like that.
You know, Becky's got a good point. Wait until you get on CW and something starts with an H or an E, because it's incredibly confusing. And so yeah, as somebody sent me Echo 6 something, and I'm like, Kilo Echo 6? No, did it. And I'm like, where's the K?
You missed a letter, man.
No accents on CW though, right?
I had a
true.
well, you know, I don't know. I had a guy about 3 years ago. I was out at the park and I'm working off the tailgate of the Bronco, and I hear a Victoria 5-1. In my mind, I'm thinking, but he doesn't sound Canadian. I'm just hearing Victor, and I'm so used to getting, where I'm at here in Indiana, I get a lot of Ontario, not British Columbia, but is it Ontario, Vince?
Ontario. Yeah.
Victor Echo 3 Ontario, Victor Echo 5
yeah.
Saskatchewan, excuse me, V4 Manitoba. Yeah, you'd get a lot of those.
So but I'm hearing the Victor and I'm hearing a 5, and but I'm like, what? And I had to have him repeat it because the 2 numbers were throwing me for a loop in there. And it turns out he was in South Africa. And
Wow.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, it was cool. And once I realized that he wasn't from Canada, I got really, really excited. There's a video of that somewhere. I think I made a short of that. Don says Victor 31 is Belize.
Belize.
VY, I think, is Venezuela's.
There's a short right there with your line. When I realized it wasn't from Canada, I got so excited. Right there, clip it. Done.
Yes. I will.
All right. Y'all need this book. I'm going to throw this on camera.
That
is the
book's
book?
awesome.
That
You
book
showed it
is
to me at
awesome.
Convention.
Yeah.
What do we got there, Vince? We bring you in?
Like a random McNally Road Atlas? I can't tell.
It is.
Like a sticker explosion.
Oh,
the ham radio guide, and it is from Gio Scavino in Italy. And so I met him at Hamvention, and I said, "Oh my God, I loved your book." He came by the ham radio workbench booth. Now, why do we all need one of these? So, of course, this is Vince trying to spend your money, because that's what I do.
yeah.
You're good at it too.
And so thank you. So somewhere in here, oops, let's move the microphone so you can hear me. Here is the prefix list. So somebody says, who is Victor Yankee? Well, let's go find Victor Yankee here in the list. TUVWXY. Now I know my ABCs.
Tell myself.
Victor Yankee, Yukon.
Yukon.
So let's take a look here.
As in
I'm digging that.
Enhance.
Victor Yankee. There it is.
Enhance.
Prince Edward.
Yukon. So that's Kanakistan.
Yeah.
That's
so
northern Kazakhstan, isn't it?
That's northern Kanakistan,
northern.
but not only Prince Edward Island, and as well, right? So some of the Canadian territories or provinces. So anyway, this book is amazing.
It is
an amazing set of information. I'm going to go find the link for it, and I'll pop it in the chat. But it's got all of these maps. So where's Echo Alpha 1? Oh, that's up here. Echo Alpha 6 is over there. This is a really good book. Oh, there it is. There's Y'all Country, right?
Y'all Country.
Just that 5 section.
Too. y'all.
Yeah.
And
And then there's all the band plans for IARU Region 1, Region 2, Region 3, and what they're used for. This thing is a wealth, an absolute wealth of information.
Yeah.
So,
Was
and
it
it's
on?
Yeah.
and it's cheap as chips. So, I'll go find the link and pop it in the chat.
Are those
Oh, yeah.
all dressed chips or barbecue chips?
They can be either ones you want, as long as Izzo doesn't like them.
Yeah. Izzo's not here, so it doesn't matter, right?
I sent Izzo a bag of barbecue chips and all dressed chips, and 4 months later, I had to show up on the stream, and I'm like, "Dude, you still haven't eaten my gift yet." So he finally tried them. The look on his face was just absolutely priceless.
Yeah. I think he'd rather eat dirt.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Totally. He says his kids loved him. Anyway,
The
sorry.
all dressed or the barbecued?
Yeah. Yes.
Both.
Both. Yeah.
What? Now, hold on. What are all dressed? Because I'm from the South. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I had to ask too. Like every flavor, right? All dressed chips are like every flavor all in one or something.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. So they're
There's
just
a
it's just a
term for me, too.
it's a mishmash of everything. All right.
Yeah. It's like when you slap ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise all together and then
On the
whip
same
it up
burger.
on the same burger. Yeah. It's all dressed.
Okay.
Yep.
I feel like a lot of the ketchup comes through on the all dressed because
Yeah.
because that's how y'all like them up there. And
Yeah. Apparently.
Ketchup's disgusting.
Oh,
But,
Jeff, come on.
Tomatoes are disgusting.
Every food is just a ketchup delivery device. That's all.
See,
That's all food
in
is.
the
Nope,
South,
I don't. I don't like
tomatoes are
tomatoes,
fruit.
but I ate the all dressed chips that Vince gave me when we met up. So
I had the weirdest tomato hatred.
they were good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think I was traumatized when I was a little kid, and I can remember the situation, but I won't go into it. But the weird thing is, I hate tomatoes. Will not eat a tomato red spaghetti sauce. I won't eat, but I'll eat pizza.
It's a contradiction in terms on
I know that. Don't ask about it. Just go with it.
Like I hate chocolate, but I love chocolate milk.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
And chocolate cake
Something like that.
and Hershey
It's
bars.
Something
and
like that.
Dream pie. Got to have the dream pie.
Dream pie.
Oh.
That's right.
Moon pie.
Mm-mm.
Moon pie.
Moon pie. And an RC.
So the pandemic comes around. Now, I can't remember. Did you say you had retired or you're
No, I didn't
still
retire
working?
from the Army. I just did one enlistment and then got out and went.
No, I meant now. Are you
No,
still working now?
I still have a day job. Yeah, I still have a day job.
Okay, so YouTube
Unfortunately.
is your side
Sorry
hustle.
for your luck.
It's not even a side hustle yet, man. It's a hobby at best.
Okay, well, and you know what? That's fair. That is
Yeah.
absolutely fair. I treat my day job like a hobby. That way, I have fun at it, and I don't get too bent out of shape.
Do you manage people?
I do now. I didn't before, but I do now.
How do you I do too. And how do you manage people and treat that as a hobby? I'm not sure. I'll need to pick your brain on that one.
Whiskey.
Whiskey, the brown liquor. Right. Yeah.
But we all know what brown liquor and ham radio does to.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So.
Okay, I found the link finally. It took me long enough. It's available from the Wemo. Yeah, it's available from Wemo. For a while, DX Engineering was stocking it. But anyway, you can find that on Wemo. It's very reasonably priced. And as Jody in the chat said, the laminated pages absolutely stand up. Every page is laminated. It's
I've
meant to be
noticed
used
that,
in
yeah.
the field. Yeah,
Right.
it's
yeah, yeah.
really
Beer,
well-made book.
In case you spill your beer on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. I
Yes,
think we should
indeed.
petition, speaking of that, drinking beer, I think we should petition some parks to allow certain quantities of beer
Beverages.
while poding.
Mhm.
I think there should be but only in groups. There has to be a designated driver. It can't be.
Why you put
you
it in
can't-
that?
Screw that.
There you go.
Yep.
As soon as my son gets his license, it's over, man. I'll be out for late shift doing 40s on 40, and
There you go.
I already got a plan.
My
Totally need to be doing that right now. 40.
That's all.
40s on
40s on 40.
Because
wow.
that's what I was doing when I was a kid, growing up as a teenager. We were going out in the woods and drinking 40s. I'm gonna do the same thing. Just throw a wire in the tree too.
Exactly. Now
Oh,
we
there
have
you go.
internet and ham
I
radio.
thought it was Jenny Cream Ale.
What's that?
I thought it was
I
Jenny
didn't
Cream
get into
Ale.
that until I was older.
No,
Oops.
Yeah, all right.
Just dropped the chair.
Mm.
All right.
we had the
Mickey's
cheap
Big
beer.
Mouth.
Oh,
Mickey-
my
Yeah, no,
Um,
it's,
That's
it
what
was- OE, St. Ides, Crazy Horse.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Mickey's is good.
Ugh.
Yeah, we got
Mickey's
crazy. We can get some moose head.
Colt 45.
But
Ooh,
we're civilized now, see, so you can have good beer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What is good beer?
Give me some.
What is
fast,
good beer?
baby.
Yeah. What exactly is good beer?
Anything stout.
Anything that you like.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go.
There you
Like
go.
the
That's
taste.
fair.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a big fan of like the craft beers. I mean, some of them are good, and I don't mind paying for them. But if I'm just going to like relax and have a beer, I miss beer. I miss beer. I mean, if I when I used to go out drinking, I used to drink PBR,
yeah.
Miller Lite out of a bottle. Usually, I try to drink out of a bottle most of the time, because the bottles always are handy to have in case things go sideways.
They're,
Right.
Yeah.
they're
And
also
my
proxy.
my previous life, you'd always expect that to happen at a bar or a show. So it's always good to be prepared. But yeah, but I went to Texas, went to Austin, South by Southwest one time, and me and my friend were just drinking like Texas beers. That's all they
Yeah.
had there, and that's
Yeah.
like, yeah, give them to us.
Shiner. Probably.
Shiners,
Ah,
Stellas.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
I love those.
Vince, as the resident Canadian on the panel here,
Yes, sir.
can you put some context around what Jody's saying there?
Yeah, so a Mickey is a fifth up here.
Oh.
It's a small bottle.
Okay.
Yeah. Now
I've heard that term before.
we can get Mickey's malt up here too, and it was absolutely one of my favorites when I was camping. When it was nice and cold, and the little stub bottle,
Yeah.
big mouth on it. Oh yeah, that was great.
See, this is a most definitely an educational show.
Yes,
There
it
you go.
is.
No, it is. We're domesticated
in-
here.
Internationally
I've taken it downhill.
educational.
It's my bad.
No, not at all.
40's on 40. I'm never going to
40.
forget that, Mike. Thank you.
I expect to see videos on that.
It's
It's
what I'm
going to
saying.
happen.
It's
Yeah.
got to be
been on that
totally
for
a
a
thing,
while.
a series of things.
Yes.
Mike, we haven't done a beer pairing video in a while. It sounds like there's another opportunity.
Mm.
Yep.
So you're gonna pair a video or pair
Well,
a beer with an antenna or
A pair with a pair of beer with
radio?
a band.
with a
Yeah,
band?
There you go.
actually,
With a
that'd be
band.
On 40.
Yeah. Oh, you could have some fun with that.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
totally could.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I could piss some people off on 17. I bet. Revenge.
Revenge.
Totally. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I love it, Vince.
We got to get that scheduled in.
Yes.
Wait,
Yeah.
Jimmy, you woke
indeed.
your wife up. You told her you spoke to Belgium. She did. Yeah, whatever. And,
Yeah.
and that started off a hobby of HF.
Yep.
And what? So what is your? I guess your favorite mode with HF? Is it digital? Is it voice?
I prefer sideband, but I do a lot of FT8 here at the house when I work from home on Friday. Just in case my boss is watching. No, when I work from home on Fridays, I'll run FT8 as kind of like wallpaper, off to the side, just to,
Sure.
I'm
Yeah, for sure.
just padding the log, right? But I've gotten some cool contacts on FT8. I mean, it's time of day, and what was it, over the weekend? I jumped out here early, and my first 5 contacts were all Australia.
Oh wow.
And but I mean, it's FT8, so it's
Yeah, that's true.
but I kind of use FT8 like to gauge propagation, right? If I'm getting out really well on FT8, then the bands are probably in pretty good shape, especially if you watch like your signal to noise ratio with a lot of people. If you got some good numbers there, then maybe you can flip the sideband and make a voice contact. And then I love going out to a park and activating. Got my first kilo several months ago. That was cool. I did my first POTA with Mike MRD. He doesn't live too far from me. Back when he was doing his Mailbag Monday thing, I had sent a question in, and at the end of the question, I just kind of put it in there, and I thought he'll edit this out, and he didn't. And I just kind of said, hey, if you're ever in Bastrop and you want to do a POTA, man, I'd love to learn how to do it. I've never done one. And he read that part on his show and then flat out said, yeah, let's do it. And so we kind of bounced emails back and forth and did it. And it was fun. Just tough that day. I think I got like exactly 11 contacts, and it took a couple of hours to do it.
I was going to say, despite all appearances, Mike is a very social creature.
Oh
He
man,
is.
he's great. Yeah,
Totally.
he's great. But he was super patient with me, right? And there was like another new guy there. He put a video out on it. There was another new guy who had never done a POTA and didn't come there to do a POTA, didn't bring a radio with him or anything. And Mike just sat him down and he was like, well, you're doing one. You're sitting right here and you're doing it. So
You're going to do it and you're going to like it, mister.
that's right. Yeah. So sit your butt down. So, but no, I mean, he helped me out because I wasn't getting a lot of voice contacts. So I jumped on his radio and did some FT8 and got activated. So, but that kind of got me hooked right there. That was fun. Dragging all that stuff out to I drove, the only radio I had at the time was my FTDX10. So I took that thing out there to the park and set it all up. And that's a lot of crap.
Yes, it is.
I got a IC705 and
Yes,
that was a fun radio until you figure out that, QRP is really tough to make contacts with. You can do it, but it can be tough. And I bought that what is that Zygu XPA 125B amp to run it. And I drugged my wife out to the park back in the spring, and I was using all that setup, and she just sits over there underneath a tree and reads. So she loves it, right? She's doing her thing, I'm doing my thing. And I'm packing all this stuff up, and she goes, God, are you not done yet? And I'm like, well, I got to put all this stuff away. And she goes, that's a lot of stuff. And I started explaining, well, this is the radio, but then I need all of this so I can get 100 watts out. And she goes, well, there has to be a better way to get 100 watts. And I said, yes, there is. And it's a new radio. So I got an 891.
There you go.
Green
So
light.
you led your wife to that conclusion that you needed to buy a new radio.
Absolutely not.
There
I would never do such a thing. No, absolutely. Yeah, why not?
Blink twice if she's listening. All right.
No, she's not listening, but no, she's really cool with it. It's my hobby. I got another hobby that's way more expensive. So if I'm not spending money on that, I think she's probably okay with it.
There you go. That's interesting. My wife is kind of the same way. And when she goes with me, same thing. She'll just sit and read a book, and she's perfectly content with doing that. Sometimes she'll laugh and snicker at me because I'm trying to do contacts quick and I'll goober it up, and she'll make fun of me, and that's fine. We have a good time, and same thing. She has her own expensive hobbies too. So I don't ask her, she doesn't ask me, and we get along fine.
Yeah.
So,
Oblivion, the approach to happiness.
That's right.
yeah.
If I buy a new radio, then I know that we're going purse shopping on the weekend.
Yeah.
True that. Yep.
For a Kate Spade or something like that.
Something nice, whatever she wants. I mean, I'm not gonna. She lets me buy motorcycles and radio, so I can't really complain.
So motorcycles are the other hobby then?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
She's a keeper.
Have you tried mixing the ham radio and the motorcycle hobby together?
That's coming. Yeah.
That's okay.
I'm not going to put a radio on the bike, but I just want to get out. I want to so the riding season in Texas is actually the fall and spring. It's not summer as in most states. In the summer in Texas, it's 1,000 degrees and it's too hot and it's not fun.
Yep.
So I'll ride in the fall, and I'd rather put a jacket on and ride and have to take a jacket off to get cool. Be sweating.
Well, you probably know that Chuck KK6 USY. He rides and mixes it with ham radio and stuff, which is cool.
I think I'm just gonna maybe do a video where I'm shooting some video off the bike to get to the park and stuff like that. But I have no intentions of putting a radio on the bike, but I like to get out and go for a ride, and then I'll ride to a park someplace and set up operating.
Have you thought about do you do any camping while you're riding, where you'll go out for maybe three days or so?
No, I haven't.
Camp a little bit, and
I haven't camped. God, I haven't camped in forever. I'd like camping. My wife doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
My wife likes to camp at the Marriott. I like to. I'd rather camp at a campground.
Right.
Hey, you should totally do more expo this year.
I was watching you guys the other night and got my juices flowing, and I was looking at those little hiker camper, little, teardrop thingies, and I was just like, man, at least you're not laying on the ground. I haven't camped since 2013. I lived in Kansas City for about 13 years, and in 2013 I went to Sturgis, and on like a shoestring budget, and so the only thing I could take was whatever I could strap to the bike. And I strapped a tent and a whole bunch of crap to the bike, and I went to Sturgis and slept in a tent. Got poured on the first night. It was a fun experience. I don't mind camping, but after about 5 days of laying on the ground, I was happy to see a bed. So
Was that KCK or KC Mo?
KCMO.
Okay.
Are you familiar with hammock camping?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you don't have to sleep on the ground. You can
It's
dangle from a tree and
really cool. And there's a lot of moto vloggers out there that have channels, and they'll go and they'll hammock camp and stuff like that. I think that's
very cool.
Yeah.
You know, one of them little teardrop trailer. I just watched Mike's video about this little teardrop trailer. I don't know if he borrowed or bought it because I couldn't see the whole thing.
It was a tiny one.
It's a very tiny one, but you could pull one of those behind a bike pretty easily.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, our first RV was a motorcycle trailer, and the sides flipped out, and it weighed like 800 pounds.
That's kind of what I want to get into.
It was easy.
I want to get a trailer she can't ride with me as far, but when we get to a destination, she loves to ride. And so just a couple months ago, we're up in Northwest Arkansas where it's beautiful in the Ozark Mountains, but we trailer up. And so I've got her talked into, we're going to, I want to get a little trailer or something to put the bike in, but I would love it to be like, once I take the bike out, that we could have a bed and whatnot in there. So kind of go and stay in some state parks or something and have the bike go on day rides and do whatever. And then if it's a POTA park, then we're back at camp. I mean, I could just activate.
She can read. You can activate.
As one does, yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
As one does.
Yeah.
Do you ever get up into southwestern Missouri at all?
Yeah. I mean, well, we pretty much were, because Eureka Springs is pretty much Northwest Arkansas, and then you're in Southwest Missouri. And
have you heard of Dogwood Canyon yet?
I haven't heard of that.
Okay,
the
guy that has Bass Pro Shops
Yeah.
created this nature preserve, Southwest Missouri. It's on the other side of the lake from Branson, Missouri, and it's called
okay.
And it's a 3-mile walk, or you can rent a bicycle, you can ride the tram if you book it ahead of time, or go on a horse trail ride. But it's absolutely gorgeous, and even more so in October. It's, oh my gosh. Me and my wife walked the whole thing, 3 miles to the end. You're in Arkansas.
Yeah,
you turn around and come back, and it's 3 miles walk back to the opening.
That sounds fun.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, it's beautiful up there. I went up for a rally, Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue, and the leaves had not started changing yet because those guys have been just inundated with rain up there.
Yeah.
So their leaf changing just hadn't started yet. But as of course, as it works out, you get home and then you see on the news, oh yes, Northwest Arkansas is seeing all this beautiful, foliage. It is what it is.
My wife and I were just up there last weekend, I guess it was, in Missouri. And everything is peaking right now. It's just beautiful.
I enjoy Missouri. Missouri was fun. Missouri still has 4 seasons.
They really do.
And it's one of the few places in the country, one of the few states in the country that still has 4 real seasons.
Yep. And they're wonderful. They're just absolutely gorgeous up there.
We have 1 season in Texas.
Yeah. Summer and that couple of weeks that's spring, winter.
Yeah, we get winter in spurts.
Spring, summer.
At best.
Yeah.
You do get some ice storms and stuff.
2021, baby.
Yep.
Snowmageddon. So
I think we had snow in 70s in the same week here in Indiana.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Here, hold my beer. Come to Calgary. And within 3 years of living here, I had seen people golfing in shorts on the green in any month of the year.
Wow.
And I had seen snow on the ground for 24 hours in any month of the year. Yes, wild. I have been sitting in the stands at the Calgary Stampede drinking beer, watching the rodeo on Tuesday, and on Thursday I had to break out my winter togs because there was 3.5 inches of snow in July.
That's so weird.
Yeah,
That's
hold
crazy.
my beer. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's proximity to the mountains and our altitude has something to do with it, right?
Yeah.
When we first moved to Missouri, it was, I wish it would snow. I wish it would snow. And the first year we're there, we didn't get snow. We got literally 4 inches of ice on everything.
Oh yeah.
And so people were without power for weeks, and it was brutal. And I thought, well, this is not what we came up here for. But you move to a place like that, or at least for us, we moved to it. And we're like, oh, look, it's so pretty. And then the next year, we're like, yay, it's so pretty. And then after about year 3, you're like, hey, it's pretty. So
Why is nature trying to kill us?
yeah. And those last few years there, man, we would get, I mean, in the events, all right, so whatever, we call us weenies, but like we'd get 11 inches of snow, and that was devastating to Kansas City. They're not equipped
heck
for
yes.
it.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah,
So 11,
I
12
don't.
inches of snow is bad.
Yeah, very few places are.
Yeah. So, I mean, I had a blower. I had bought a snow blower, but it was only a smaller blower, and you could go and you could run it even while it was snowing, just so it would keep up, because it was only good for about 6-7 inches of snow. So I'd go run it while it was still coming down, like crazy. But it's just the last couple of years we were there, we would get hit with what is for Missouri a big snowstorm.
Yeah.
Chris Bricker says, I don't know if this was Ohio, if this was Missouri, if this is Indiana, all basically in that same section. We have 2 seasons, winter and construction.
Winter and construction, no doubt.
Winter
right?
and construction, yeah, those are our basic
Totally
seasons here in the
true, man.
Midwest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is totally true.
I always joke that the best thing about the 4 seasons in New York is there's always something to complain about. It's like it's too wet, it's too cold, it's too hot.
Too nice
Everything's dead.
outside.
It's yeah.
I've been to upstate New York though, and I think it's beautiful. I love
Hey,
upstate New York.
that's Caleb, who I was the story I told in the beginning.
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
Kilo
Thanks
Fox
for joining
8i. He's got your eye. He's got an eye on you, Mike.
Yeah.
EYE.
No, I think he's a tech studying for his general. At least that's what it said on his channel.
Very cool.
So,
Keep on
that is
chopping
awesome.
wood, brother.
yes.
There's Ham Radio Prep, dude. That's what I used. Works
Yeah,
great.
boy.
And there's hamstudy.org. There's a ton of material out there.
Yep. I use the Fast Track Ham audiobooks, and everyone learns
Oh.
different. But if you
Yeah,
like,
I
I did
audio.
audiobooks and just
do
walked
too.
a couple hours like every day and listened, and everyone learns different,
Yep.
Whether it's you want to watch videos, read books, hands-on, whatever. And the audio stuff, that dude could read the phone book and I would buy it. Like it's he just
Yeah.
had like really good voice production,
Love that.
stories and all that stuff, and that's what worked for me, but everyone's different.
Totally get it. Totally get it.
Hey, Caleb, nice to meet you too, bud.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for coming, dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
And keep coming back every Wednesday night.
Every
8 p.m.
you can subscribe down below.
Well, hey, my producer on the backside's telling me that we have got about 7 minutes left.
Uh-oh.
Tonight is a Ham Nation night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we have a hard stop at 9 p.m. So, Jimmy, it was great to have you on. Appreciate it.
Oh, man, thank you guys.
Oh, thank you. And we'll get you back on a night we can get into a longer session.
Yeah.
But anything coming up on your channel? Anything you want to promote or?
I drop a video every Tuesday at 2:30 Central. I dropped a video yesterday about my antenna that I have here at the shack. It's a Nelson's infed half wave antenna, and I live in an HOA, so I have to play radio and keep it as well hidden as I can. And I got some pretty cool neighbors. And I have video coming out next week is a POTA activation when the bands were weird. So check that one out.
Cool.
Awesome. And we've got a link to your channel in here. So if you guys don't already subscribe, make sure you subscribe to his channel.
Thanks.
For real.
Well,
Over there, guys.
yeah,
Thank you.
I have noticed it going up quite a bit as we've been talking.
Yeah, I was
tonight.
at 416 before I came in here. So let's see, what are we at now?
417.
Oh, nice.
Come on,
420.
let's go into 420.
420.
Someone had to make the joke.
There we go.
Yeah, we
Insert
did it.
joke there.
We did it.
So Vince, what do you got going on?
Well, I rebranded I refreshed my YouTube channel.
Looks
So
dope.
go take a look at it. And it's got a new look and a new feel to it. And I am actually embracing, get a load of this, the world of thumbnails. Because usually I take my favorite still from the video, but I'm trying to do some thumbnails now. I've got more on my Kit Basics videos coming out. I've got 3 in the can, or 3 to edit on the table, and I just ponied up for full license on DaVinci to make that video editing go quicker. So anyway, so yeah,
that's awesome. So you got the full kit.
Yeah, I went full kit. Yeah, you bet.
Okay, awesome, good stuff. Good
Yeah.
stuff. Pretty Mac. What do you
Hey,
got
I
going
got
on
a
tonight?
video coming out tomorrow night on the playlist leading up to the Coffee and Hammer Radio's live stream. I don't know, all you All-Star Link users might have noticed recently in the recent past that your Supermon 7.4 page, the weather report on it started saying no report all of a sudden. It's because the AccuWeather RSS feeds they were pulling from disappeared. Our AccuWeather's like, hey, we're not doing it. So anyway, there's a fix for that, thanks to some wonderful gentlemen. One of them is the creator of Supermon 7.4, and I'll credit him in the video, so be looking for that. And I, too, have started my journey into DaVinci Resolve, and yeah, it's troubling, but it's helping a lot. I love the features of the editors. We're getting there.
What did you use before DaVinci?
CapCut. Been using CapCut since the beginning, and I'm like totally well versed in it, but
Yeah,
DaVinci has some awesome audio features to take that background noise out from my air conditioner.
Oh,
and are you using the studio version or the free version?
The free version so far, because right now, I mean, I've learned some basic editing, but right now I'm running my video through it to get my background audio out, and then I go back over to CapCut.
Yeah.
And do all the tricks, because there's a lot of it's just easier for me.
Yeah. It'll come, but
It's
like CW, me and Morse code. You got to. I'm gonna have to sit my butt down and just do it.
That's exactly it right there.
Do it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're moving ahead. Do it.
Awesome.
Freddie, look me up. I'll give you what tips I can. And Tim, look me up. I'll work you on Zoom, buddy. We'll get your speed up.
There we go. Jeff, what do you got going on, buddy?
Oh boy. Dropped a video last night. Quite interesting interaction I had. Got more videos. I got crank out. I got to do my Virginia videos from 2 weekends ago when I went down there. Got to get those out there. Might be out for a little bit depending on how I feel. I'm having a tooth implant done tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes and how I feel over the weekend. Hopefully I get a video done and pushed out. If not, then I'll do some shorts or something like that. But yeah, I need to get out too before it gets too cold. I do like being outside in the fresh air from the tailgate of my SUV, but I'll do it from the inside if I have to. But yeah, I need to get out this weekend too, but we'll see how I feel that.
You're gonna feel fine, dude. That implant is easy peasy.
Yeah.
I was worried too, but it was good. No pain.
We'll see. I've had some oral surgery before, and I was in a world of pain. So we'll see.
There's my referral right here for one. Welcome to getting old.
Yeah.
Welcome to 80 meters.
Yeah,
There you go.
Every day, new pain. Every
Little
time you
dial.
get up, it's a new pain. Yeah. But I'm used to having scars and little pains all the time. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, quick. Hey, Mike, real quick. What's going on with your channel? We got 90 seconds.
No videos live. This is live stream week for me. So glad to be on tonight. Doing a happy hour with the guys from the Northeast. That'll be on my channel, 7:00 Friday night. And then Freddie's going to join me for a live stream giveaway at 11:00 Eastern. My times are all Eastern. Sorry, folks. But New York's the capital of the world, right? So no. 11:00 in the morning on Saturday, partnering with Radioddity. We're giving away 5 HTs. Winners will get their pick of 2 different ones. It should be fun, and appreciate Freddie joining me for that. And then just say this is my 5-year ham-iversary as a pandemic ham this weekend. Friday's the 5-year anniversary I passed the test. Sunday's the 5-year anniversary since I got my call. So I think I'm going to go out and do a POTA technician style, and I definitely plan on using this guy in the
Mini.
POTA.
Oh, it's so
Right
I
cool.
will use the Mini for a little bit.
You know, I like mine better.
30 seconds.
Hey, Tim, 30 seconds. What do you got coming up, man?
Well, you know, I have I got into my cabinet over here and I found all those kits that I have not done yet. Vince, I think I got a Morris Tudor. I've got to put together still. So I'm going to be doing some kits here and hopefully learning CW. So
Right on.
that is it. Everybody
Sweet.
have a great week. Appreciate it. Tomorrow night, Coffee and
Thank
Ham
you, guys.
Radio. Got the Thursday night playlist.
Yep.
Friday night is the late shift and a couple other things. Saturday is Josh, and Sunday is Frank and Jason.
And
Ham
right
Radio.
now is Ham Nation.
All right.
So
Thank
head
you,
over
guys.
there, tell them we sent you. 73.
7-3.
3.
23s, everybody.
Oh.